Watch this video, watch what is actually going on in the video, and then listen to what Kristi Noem is saying. Decide for yourself if what she's describing is what's going on in the video, or if she's just full of it and lying to the public.
Just obtained of the shooting, and I'm going to overlay on the video of the shooting of Alex Pretti the description of the shooting that we all heard from the Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem. And I want you to see if her description matches what you see in the video. The first image you're going to see is Alex Pretti, this 37-year-old ICU nurse from the Minneapolis VA who was shot and killed today by federal agents. The first image you're going to see is him standing in the middle of the street of Minneapolis, holding his cell phone, filming these federal agents.
An individual approached U.S. Border Patrol officers with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun.
He did not have a hand.
Attempted to disarm.
Hold on. Let's.
An individual approached U.S. Border Patrol officers with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun.
He had his phone out or a camera out, and he was recording, not a gun.
The officers attempted to disarm this individual, but
they didn't even know that he had a weapon until he was down on the ground because he wasn't trying to wield it. Watch the video.
The armed suspect reacted violently. Fearing for his life and for the lives of his fellow officers around him, an agent fired defensive shots. Medics were on the scene immediately and attempted to deliver medical aid to the subject, but he was pronounced dead at the scene. The suspect also had 2 magazines with ammunition in them that held dozens of rounds. He also had no ID. This looks like a situation.
I'm going to pause the video. You can see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this guy's coming in here as well. 5 officers that are on top of him. 5 officers. They've got him pinned down.
Where an individual arrived at this scene to inflict maximum damage on individuals and to kill law enforcement.
Do you think, like, he wasn't resisting arrest, dude? He was pinned on the ground. Like, he was sitting there filming.
Minneapolis.
And they grabbed him and dragged him down.
These federal agents.
An individual approached U.S. Border Patrol officers with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun.
He's got his phone out recording a video.
To disarm this individual, but the armed suspect reacted violently.
The ICE officer here pushes this lady to the ground, and this guy, the guy who ends up getting shot, goes over to help her up. The ICE officer's pissed off that this guy's helping this woman that he's just been a man about and threw to the ground.
Fearing for his life and for the life.
Watch. So this guy pepper sprays him now for standing in front to defend her. He's got his arms up. He's not going for a gun or anything like that. Bends over to help the lady up.
Around him, an agent.
He bends over to help protect her.
Fired.
Then the ICE agents are pissed off and they drag him off of her and drag him to the ground. I don't know how you see anything else here.
Defensive shots. Medics were on the scene immediately and attempted to deliver medical aid to the subject.
Look at this. They're dragging him to the ground.
But he was pronounced dead at the scene.
He's on his knees. He's not trying to run.
The suspect also had 2 magazines.
They're literally on top of him.
With ammunition in them that held dozens of rounds. He also had no ID. This looks like a situation where an individual arrived.
They've got him pinned down.
At this scene to inflict
There's no body cam. They're not wearing
maximum damage on individuals and to kill law enforcement.
No, Cryptic, he's on ice. You know what it's like to walk on like icy sidewalks? Who said he had no ID? The same government that told you that he was trying to like attack them with a 9mm gun. That government. They're the people that are trying to make it look like he was there to shoot people. He didn't wield his gun. His gun was in his holster, which he had a permit for, by the way. Cryptic, I was being sarcastic. I know you know what. I know you know exactly what it's like to walk on black ice like this, like inches thick black ice. He's not trying to tackle anyone. He was trying to protect her. Like there is, even Asmongold is saying no. ICE is in the wrong here. The government is telling me to believe what they tell me. What is the 1984 line? What is that line from 1984? The government don't believe what your eyes and ears your eyes are telling you. Something along those lines. I forget the exact quote right now. But you cannot look at this and say this was justified. I don't care if you're the biggest MAGA supporter in the world. Your excuse of he shouldn't have been there goes directly against these constitutional rights that you are usually defending. But for some reason you're allowing these rights of yours to be taken away. Suddenly you're saying, oh no, you shouldn't have the right to peacefully protest. You shouldn't have the right to voice your opinion freely. He wasn't there like shooting anyone. He wasn't there attacking anyone. He had his hands up and he was trying to defend a woman that was just brutally thrown to the ground. Like, how do you see anything else? Only believe with half of what you see or not at all. It just looks so odd. He got pepper sprayed, and I don't know, man. You think he was the lady? No, I think he turned around. Look, like he turned around to help her up to her feet, I think is what happened. We'll slowly go back. So,
disarm this individual, but the armed suspect reacted.
Okay, so this is the lady that's going to get pushed down here. This is the guy here who's not doing anything.
Violently.
Now watch, this is the ICE officer throwing this lady to the ground. And you can see, for those of you that don't live in in Canada or in the north, like Minnesota or something, what they're standing on here is basically like it's like ice in an ice arena. That's literally, it's really, really difficult to stand on at all, let alone walk on it. Like you will lose and end up on your ass.
Fearing
pushes her down
for his life.
This guy here sees that
and for the lives of his
and has got his hands up to get in between this guy and her.
Fellow officers
he turns around
him.
He's still protecting her.
An agent fired defensive shots.
You see, she slipped again, so he grabbed her to try and help her up. When you have a firearm, you have a responsibility to de-escalate, not actively seek out these events. So what about the ICE officers? Do they not have firearms? Oh, wait, they do. That's why these people are getting killed. Do they not have the same responsibility to de-escalate? It doesn't look like they're trying to de-escalate too much here. It looks like they're escalating. I don't know how you can defend this. We'll keep going.
On the scene immediately.
He's taking care of her, and this guy, pissed off that this guy's defending this woman because he's, this big, manly ICE dude,
and attempted to
grabs him and drags him off of her.
Aid to the subject, but he was pronounced dead at the scene. The suspect also had 2 magazines with ammunition in them that held dozens of rounds. He also had no ID. This looks like a situation where an individual arrived at the scene to inflict maximum damage on individuals.
Look at this. He's got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this guy would be 6. And then this guy over on the side would be 7 officers that are around him. He's not going anywhere, guys. I don't know if you've seen a picture of this dude. He's a nurse. He's not a big, it doesn't look like he's a big dude. He's not going anywhere. They've got him pinned. They've got him pinned, and then they shoot. If you need to remember where they shot him in the back. They literally shot him in the back. Oh, sorry. Does this photo bother you? They shot him in the back. By the way, after they had disarmed him. So he never took his gun out of his holster, which he was legally allowed to carry because he had a carry permit. Another officer that you can see from other videos took the gun out of his holster that he didn't arm, and after he was disarmed, then this happened. You have got to have the balls as somebody who is conservative in your country to be able to look at this and say, no, this is wrong. What is going on is wrong. That takes more balls, actually, than to sit there and say he shouldn't have been there. That actually takes more balls to stand up to this shit and say, no, this is This is wrong. We need to do something about it. It's a lot easier to be that person that just goes and hides in their house and does nothing.